What's going on? We got a new Flash review today, and I apologize because I didn't do a Flash review last week, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. I want to talk about the ending first. The ending, it was Iris's fault. I do gotta say it was Iris's fault first of all. And I also want to get on Barry in the last episode for being a bitch. That's right, I said Barry is a bitch. I'm pretty sure I've said worse, but Barry was a total bitch in the last episode for bitching at Wally for keeping secrets when you're a freaking timeline changer. You go back in time and then you change the timeline and then you get mad at Wally for keeping freaking secrets about Savitar. That ending was so unexpected because Iris was like, oh, I love you, Barry, and no matter what, I'm always gonna love you. And then Barry was like, oh, I think we just need some space apart. Do you know what that means? That opens up the freaking door for Team Patty. Team Patty, Team Patty. Now that there is space between Iris and Barry, that opens up the door for freaking Patty Spivot. To be honest, I didn't really want the relationship between Iris and Barry. They're gonna go off the comics, they're gonna get married, but I just didn't want it to be this soon if the show was gonna carry on for like 10 freaking seasons. Iris and Barry's like, oh, I love you too, but we need space apart, and I'm gonna stay with Cisco while you stay here at the place that, why would you let her stay at the place that you bought for her? I mean, you understand, I bought it for her, but you are paying the rent for that place, Barry. But back to the part about this being Iris's fault. It was Iris's fault for the way she was acting at the beginning of the episode, because at the beginning of the episode, she didn't have a ring on, and then Barry was like, oh, Iris, did I lose you? And then she just... Patty would have never done that, but Patty wouldn't have just been, I know what you're all thinking. Patty is on a different show, and she's never going to come back, so stop dreaming about it. I'm not going to stop dreaming about it because I don't give up on my dreams. Okay, let me calm myself down. Alright, let's talk about the rest of the episode. Oh, this episode was basically all about Barry learning to deal with consequences of his choices because he went back in time and all that other stuff, and we learned that Ronnie and Eddie and everybody else who basically killed themselves, not for the greater good, but apparently they did it for the Flash. So, Iris, you have to learn to live with the consequences of the choices that you make, apparently. And we also got to see Leonard Snart because the Speed Force was like really pissed off at Barry and was like, we can't allow you to save Wally because they wanted to teach him a lesson, which was dealing with the consequences of his choices. And then freaking Jay Garrick comes to the rescue. That's right, freaking Jay Garrick comes and he's like, Barry, I've been keeping an eye on you, or Cisco came to my Earth and told me what happened, so now I'm gonna take Wally's place and you can go save Wally. Quite honestly, I think it was too easy for them to just save Wally. I was hoping Wally was just gonna be lost in the Speed Force for like at least a couple of episodes and they could have figured out what to do, but they just opened the hospital door and they freaking went and saved Wally from his torment or his hell or whatever he was stuck in. And Jay Garrick, apparently, Jay Garrick is now lost in the Speed Force living his own hell, or he was living Wally's hell or whatever. And then we got Jesse Quick. Now, Jesse, I don't know what she was thinking, but she used the freaking metal shard of freaking Savitar's suit and was like, oh, you hurt my man, now I gotta go after you because you hurt my man, you got him lost in the Speed Force, and now I'm gonna kill you. So she freaking got worked and I was like, oh, Jesse, you shouldn't have gone after that man. And then she freaking shanked Savitar with a piece of his own armor with the help of HR and figured out that underneath the armor he obviously freaking feels pain and he's a man, which obviously we all figured out because like on the episode about Savitar, we see like a freaking man with the Philosopher's Stone and he becomes Savitar and gets that suit of armor. And now Jesse is obviously going back to Earth 3 because obviously Earth 2 wasn't that important to her. Is Earth 2 not important to you, Jesse? Because Earth 2 needs a Flash too, but now you're skipping Earth 2 and you're going to Earth 3 because Earth 3 needs a Flash. I mean, I understand it's out of respect to Jay and everything like that, but you're freaking skipping Earth 2 and going to Earth 3 because Earth 3 needs a Flash? Like really? Like Earth 2 is not important to you, Jesse? Also, I just want to put this out there, guys, that Gypsy will return because Gypsy is bae and Gypsy will be back in future episodes. That's all I have to say. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with all your Flash buddies. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for all things superhero related on this channel. Until next time, I'm It's Fun Guy. I'll catch you on the flip side.